morning, y'all. Things are getting crazy now, getting close to the election, as we all knew they would. And it's got people asking themselves, what in the election drama, double hurricane, closed ports, celebrity sex scandals, pumpkin spice season is going on here? I mean, after living through 2020 to 2024, I gotta admit, I realize why sometimes deer jump in front of cars. But anybody that's paying attention at this point knows that the world is unstable, and you're gonna have to have grit to make it through the next part. Now, we got a lot of people on this channel who have a dream of a homestead, and a few of y'all have already made it happen, which is fantastic. If that's you, just bravo on behalf of all of us, because that's not easy, and we know that. We've got a lot of people on here also who have like a bug out cabin like me, a place that they would go if the stuff hits the fan, okay? But whatever your situation is, I just want to let y'all know that homesteading doesn't have to come from a place of fear. There's a movie coming out called Homestead, December 20th. And not only is this movie incredible because I got an advanced screening, saw it last night, but this movie is a very, very personal thing for me. It was like a personal test. You really can't put yourself in that kind of scenario until you're actually watching people on a screen be in that scenario. And then all of a sudden you're like, how would I act? How would I be? You watch this movie and it covers a fictional event for now, a fictional event where Los Angeles gets nuked. And you see very, very quickly who is prepared ahead of time and who wasn't, who made alliances and who didn't, who thought that they were safe and they weren't. But without spoiling anything for y'all, as far as the movie goes, I think the lifestyle of homesteading is so appealing because it brings you closer to God. It brings you closer to the people around you. And that's why I'm trying to get the word out on this movie and tell everybody about it. And I'm going to tell you about the ticket situation in just a second. But listen, my grandparents and many of y'all's all had gardens, didn't they? And every time I went over to their house, Grandma was pulling stuff out of her garden and it tasted fresh. I mean, a lot of y'all haven't ever had farm fresh eggs, and it shows because it don't taste like the stuff from the grocery store that's already been sitting there for a long time. My great-grandparents, I believe they lived to be 92 and 96 years old. And y'all know I'm a huge believer and supporter in the First Amendment, the Second Amendment, and the ability to live free. So that's the coolest part right here that I'm about to tell y'all. Angel Studios is doing a $300,000 giveaway for a tiny house homestead that's already gonna come fully stocked. All you gotta do is go to angel.com/buddyhomestead, I'll put the link below, and pre-order your tickets for this movie. The more pre-order tickets you buy, the more entries you're allowed to have to win this homestead giveaway. Also, the sooner you pre-order your tickets, the higher your entry multiplier is, which is super cool. I feel like this is who we are on this channel, you know what I'm saying? Most of us don't have like a turnkey homestead situation yet, but it'd be really, really cool. And that's why I think it's amazing that Angel Studios is actually gonna change someone's life here. I talked with one of my best friends last week after the Florida hurricane. He said, man, buddy, it is so awesome that you got out of the big city when you did in Orlando 6 years ago and you moved to the rural country and you're living that life now, because I feel like I'm stuck. And my heart broke for him, and a lot of people are kind of that same way, like, do I have a place to get to? I want to put a verse up here on here, Jeremiah 6:16. And I could probably do an entire video on just this verse. There's so much to unpack. But it says, thus says the Lord, stand by the roads and look and ask for the ancient paths. Where is the good way? And walk in it, and then you will find rest for your souls. We got to get back to the ancient paths, y'all. Homesteading is a part of that. Angel.com/buddyhomestead. The link is below. Order these movie tickets, y'all, and get enrolled to win this homestead. I love that we're countercultural on this channel, because countercultural is where we need to be in a world where this culture has fallen completely apart. God bless y'all, and we'll talk soon.